We are at the foothills of Kotagiri. Sorry, Rayakottai. I keep on confusing the name. That is Rayakottai, and this is a off-road path all the way leading somewhere in the middle of this hill. But we did not want to take the risk of riding a 230 kilo motorcycle up there. So we're going to be walking all the way and spending our own calories, which is a better way to explore the place. So let's start. This is Rayakottai revealing itself. As you can see, the fort walls are also visible. It doesn't look like much, but let's see how it feels to be on top. Just taking a breather here. Maybe it's halfway through this hill. Looks like a monolith, that is. So all the while we've been trekking on this jeep track, and pretty soon we'll find out what kind of a path is there in front of us. So quite a nice view. It would definitely get better once we're up there. This makes for a pretty good 4x4 trail too. Of course, a 4x4 come off-road motorcycling trail too, but I would prefer walking. Some nice stone-clad roofing here. We have a cave structure out there. A lot of nice graffiti. People expressing their love. And a stone-clad pathway. Just imagine how they would have carried these out here and made this pathway way back then. Well, I would imagine since they didn't have Big Boss and TikTok, they did this rather good job, a rather neat job, without any hassles. Excellent rock for climbing, for rock climbing enthusiasts. One could probably use the chimney climbing technique too, up inside out there. Excellent. And then there you could see a monkey just taking a walk like it's nobody's business. Extremely agile and nimble these guys are. Let's continue on the walk to the top. You can also see some cemented structure out there. The walls of the fort of Rayakottai. Nice intricate wall structure out here. I can just imagine the size of one of these brick, stone bricks, huh? And how people would have carried or rather carved it out of the existing rock that's available here. A nicely made arch out of cement, that is probably prehistoric cement if there was something like that. And another beautiful shelter made out of natural natural rock. Hardly any external noise out here. Very peaceful, very silent, very natural. A lot of people expressing their love for each other, that you can see with the carvings and graffiti. As we move further, we discover some more abandoned structures like these. Some very nice moss growing in, thanks to the recent extended monsoons we had here this year in 2021. And here we see a natural water reservoir, or a pond rather, or a bog. We don't see any frogs as such, neither do we see any lotus or water lilies.
It's indeed a swimming pool. You can see the staircase over.
Oh yeah, of course. There is a staircase out there, a hidden one.
Yep.
A natural swimming pool. It just needs some cleaning. The whole hillock is filled with these structures. Seems like some sort of a residential hill, if I may say. A lot of nice structures here, abandoned ones. Very carefully planned, very meticulously planned, in fact. This seems like some sort of a ammunition storage building. A lot of nice butterflies, beautiful butterflies. For those who are interested in photography, especially the macro kind, you can enjoy it. These are some holes drilled into make chutneys. The healthy and tasty alternative to foods that you eat nowadays. Chutneys go well with a lot of things, a lot of good food. Wonder what this is. Rather a storeroom kind of a place. It is a storeroom with a high roof. Creepy in a way, but then it depends on how you take it or how you've been programmed by these horror movies. This is another beautiful view, and I think this is the very popular stone where people take their photographs standing on the edge and risking it for the biscuit. They risk it for the biscuit. And you see some goat staring at you out there at a distance. and this looks like a cliff, and I can also smell some nice, sarcastically speaking of course, plastic burning there. This is the thing I hate most during the dry season. They start burning everything around them, and that seems to be the peak that we will be heading to, the Rayakottai peak. Continuing further from that point, go through this top. There is a peak point out here, so that's where you are headed. Very picturesque place. The best part about it is, today being a Sunday, there is hardly any crowd and hardly a soul. That's the best part. Amazingly quiet and peaceful. This looks like pure 100% lava, volcanic rock. If you can see the difference between each of these stages, you have smooth rock here, you have jagged ones, and you can see the wavy pattern of how the lava would have flown from the volcano that probably hit this place in the Paleolithic era, or rather the dinosaur era. Beautiful place. I think we are almost at the summit. Few more steps to go before the view from the peak, where the air is pure and thin. The realm of gods that you usually find on top of the mountains of any place for the matter, and hills. The hilltops and mountaintops are always the realms of God, or realms of the gods. Whew. Great to notice those little bumps, those various hills have been formed in this location, in this area, in the surrounding areas. And here you see some religious installation, or some sort of a burner, I guess, for some sort of a torch, I guess. Yes. I'm certain it would be visible through this small town of Rayakottai. Beautiful. Whew. Yeah, of course, one con is that you have a lot of noise from the city. The noise of the horns and vehicles that are most prominent. But otherwise, it's been nice trek. Pretty neat. It's drizzling slightly, and that's fine. It's just momentary. It's a nice feeling, nice and calming. especially after a tiring trek. In my opinion, I think urbanization is not really a best looking aspect of today's world. You see natural beauty all around here, and as soon as take a look at this, doesn't really look that neat and nice, and doesn't sound like one too. Modern day architecture hasn't produced anything of beauty unlike the ones we found way back then. I would rather we had roofs which were the tiled ones, the orange colored roofs, which a few buildings do have it even today, but then they're changing over to the RCC, reinforced concrete, and then you have some aluminum metal roofs that are blue in color. So it's a mixture, doesn't look good. Just expressing my opinion, my dear friends. It need not be yours. And thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, ciao.